Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a top 10 LEGO video. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 things that I would like to see LEGO do from Mario Kart World. This is obviously from the new game that just came out on the Switch 2, and I've been playing it every single day since it's come out, and I've been loving it. As I'm driving around, I'm like, oh my goodness, this would be such a cool thing to get for the game, a cool location, different things. But obviously there's so many different characters and carts to pick from that would lend themselves so well to sets. That's not what the focus of this video is going to be about, and I could even talk about some of the buildable items would be really great, just like they did with the spiny shell. But you'll see as we go through the list, there's specific ideas that I've got going on. So we'll start with something simple here to get going. In spot number 10, we have the Womp Ramp. Oh my goodness, just the minute I saw this, I was like, this needs to be in a LEGO set. We actually got a Womp way back when, but obviously it's not the same sort of wedge design that can lie down and help you jump up. And I think that would be a really cool play feature of if you drive up it, you sort of like flick it and it'll launch you up in the air. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to see, and it would just be such a simple little build for that. I think that even that face could be used in other places if they want to do more Womps in other sets. But even just a little bit of like the different environment builds from the game, whether it's a rail that you can slide across or something, or even if it's a little bit of like that Japanese inspired environment, I think would be really cool to see. Spot number 9, a boat battle. I think that just seeing what they did with sort of the Baby Mario versus Baby Luigi, the balloon battle, doing that, but having the carts be actually water-based. There's a couple of them that are obviously more boat-like, and I think that they would lend themselves really well to a set like this. You could remove the wheels and have them drive around on the water. I think would be a lot of fun. In terms of the characters you can get here, again, I'm not going into specifics, but there's so many characters in this game for you to pick from that you could put in there. Maybe you want to have Birdo included just because of the location, but again, it depends on where you want to have this set take place, I guess. Next up, speaking of boats, we've got spot number 8, the truck/boat that you can get into. I would love just that truck. I think that would be so fun to drive a little Mario Kart vehicle into that and then have, like, I'm just picturing like a kid actually going around and then crashing into all the carts. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to see them do that. There's a lot of other vehicles throughout the game as well that appear in the background, like the UFO and such, but I think that the truck is like the main one that we've seen a lot of, and I think it's going viral as well online. Now for spot number 7, I'm actually going to hand things over to my friend PenPlays.
Thanks, Ash. I'm big on really awesome LEGO display sets that have some meaning behind it, so that served as my North Star for coming up with set ideas for Mario Kart World, no pun intended. I have always felt the Grand Prix trophies in all the Mario Kart games felt worthy of having their own LEGO sets. Mario Kart World selection only proves that even more, and while so many of them are on the verge of becoming iconic, I feel that if LEGO were to only pick one, I think the most exciting one to have would be the Special Cup trophy. It's definitely the fanciest one, and if we can only have one, I think it would be the most worthwhile choice, with a rewarding build too. If LEGO can figure out how to do that stained glass design, it could be something incredible. Another great one I feel would be the Knockout Tour crown. All the Knockout Tours award you with the same crown with a plaque on the front that matches which tour you've won. So not only would it make for an excellent LEGO set, but a neat customizable one as well. It's a great way to pick your favorite. I feel these are simple choices, but I think they'll be worthwhile as well. Back to you, Ash.
Thanks for that, Pen. Spot number 6 here, we have Wario's Shipyard, and this is again something that I feel like is iconic. There's a couple locations here that are just, they go beyond Mario Kart World, and I think that this is obviously one of them that they've brought in here. But getting, again, because we've got a lot of water-based stuff in this game, I think that would be a really great spot. I think even outfit-wise, whether it does give us the Pirate Wario, I'm not too sure. But I'm thinking something like what we got with the Dory Sunken Shipwreck set. Like just having a set like that, but with ramps and different things for the carts to go off of, I think would be really, really great. I think even having the little shortcut at the end would be a cute little reference for that set as well. Spot number 5 is a helicopter and van for Mario Kart TV. I just think that having it follow the person in first place is just so cool, and being able to see, okay, that's where they are, that's how far I have to catch up to, I think is really great. And when you're in first, having that shadow and everything, but as you drive past the finish lines or the start lines, you've got the vans off to the sides as well that I think would also work really well for like this Mario Kart, you know, TV crew. And then again, like, just giving us some desirable characters in there, I think would be really cool as a set. Just having them, filming them, maybe even you include a little brick built crown or something, but at a smaller scale, not like what Pen was talking about, but I think that'll be really cool as well because they're following the person in first place, so it would be really fitting. Spot number 4, a DK spaceport set. Oh my goodness, the minute I saw that giant mech, I was like, this would make for such a cool set. Like, I would love to see, I don't know how big they could go, because obviously I'd love to be able to drive underneath, but even if it was just at the scale of regular Donkey Kong, I think that would be really fun too, just sort of as a enemy, maybe a little bigger, but he'll pop up a little bit later on in another spot, this mech, but I think just the location is really great too, just having, you know, maybe you can fling barrels and different things, maybe something like that Spike build that we had before, I think would be really cool to see them do. Moving on to spot number 3, a Moo Moo Meadows set. Again, just another iconic location from Mario Kart, but specifically just how popular the cow has become. Whether or not the cow is a driver or just an obstacle on the course and having like a windmill or something, there's this incredible build over on Mecha Bricks here from Mario Lover 10. Whether or not it's actually a Mario play set or if it's a Mario Kart set, I still think this would lend itself really well. I love that little cow build. I think that's just so perfect. Spot number 2, Yoshi's Diner and or food truck, because a huge part of this new game is all the costumes and the food that you're going around as you travel the world and you're experiencing the different foods. And I would love just a little, the to-go bag would be so cool. And I'm imagining on the back, it's very similar build to what I've done here, just on the back with a little tag that you scan and it'll randomize the food on the chest of the digital characters. I think would be really cool. And obviously, I just think that the location itself just looks so cool, especially the diner ones, like that they are the shape of Yoshi's head. I would love to see in Lego form. And then maybe in a separate wave or something, you do a smaller food truck in those colors and everything would be so fun. And maybe you include a little small car of a different patron, of a Shy Guy parking their car or something like that, or another Toad, I think would be amazing. Spoilers for spot number 1, by the way, here as we go into things. This is Rainbow Road, and it's just, again, so iconic that I'm shocked that we've now had 2 waves of Mario Kart and there hasn't been any representation of Rainbow Road. I think that we for sure need this, and I have another idea of how you could incorporate a little bit of this and make things a little more exciting with the train. Having all those characters from the different courses in a train would be really cool. Obviously, we've gotten the Bowser train, but imagine one just like it from the game. We're up at the front. You've got, again, the Donkey Kong mech. Maybe you can even take him from a different set and bring him on into this one. But then you've got the T-Rex and the elephant and just a bunch of different Toads on there and characters that just encompass the whole Mario Kart World experience. And I think that would be so cool. Again, whether or not this happens soon, maybe it happens after we get a lot of world sets, so you can take those characters. Maybe, you know, you have a great idea for a dinosaur set as well. I don't know. But I think that taking those different things, putting them onto the train would be really cool. And maybe you have to get multiple of the trains to expand out the cart so you can fit everybody. I don't know. I just think that would be really cool. Again, Rainbow Road is just such an important staple of Mario Kart. And I think that train is just the perfect way to cap things off for the game. But what do you think of these 10 ideas? Again, thank you to PenPlays for coming in, helping me out with this video here. So again, check him out down below. I'll link him in the description. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What ideas do you have for Mario Kart World? Are you excited for the future of Lego Mario Kart? What sets from August are you excited about? If you didn't know, we are getting more sets and characters like Wario in the August wave, so check out a video talking about that. We'll be reviewing them soon on the channel, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.